Hello, this is Sam Create the Heart, and today we are going to make this card right here. I don't know if this is like a diorama card, a Shadowbox card, but this is what we're going to make today. We're going to be using the Not Too Shabby shop suite of products of the month. They're from the subscription box. You can, I believe, if there's extras, she puts them in the shop. Jamie puts them in the shop as sort of a la carte items. We're going to be using the Happy Frogs paper and the ephemera and the stamp set as well. I'm just using, I think, just the sentiment. But in this card right here, I actually used the frog. So let's go ahead and get started and see how I do in making that card. So we're going to start off with a piece of black cardstock that measures 5.5 by 7 1/4. So we're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inches. Then we're going to flip it around and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch, oops, 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inches. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you are going to fold it like the old fans of yesteryear, like how we used to do the old fans, you know, accordion folds. So you take the last one and you fold it away from you, the middle one is towards you, and the last one is away from you. So it creates this sort of fan effect. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to decorate the middle with a piece of cardstock. This cardstock is, it's 4 1/4 by 5.5, and then you take 1/8 off the top and 1/8 off the side. So, you know, just a little bit less than is what you're going to do. So this is really, I think, my favorite sheet of paper. I really like it a lot. Very cute. So let's go ahead and get this down. Okay, so there's that. And then, let's see, do I want to do, last time I did not do any decoration in there, on here. But if you're going to decorate, you know, the inside at all, this is the place that you would do any decorating. So if you were going to do some decorating, this is the place that would happen. I don't know if there's anything that I'd want to decorate. I mean, we could do, but I think I'm going to decorate with something really big. So I'm not, if you want to decorate this piece inside, this is where you would do that. But I don't really see that I'm going to do any decorating because I'm going to probably use a really big image for the front. So yeah, so we're not going to decorate the inside, but this is where you would decorate it before you get going with the next piece. Then you're going to need a piece of acetate. My acetate measures 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then you would need another piece that's going to actually go on top. And this is going to measure about 5.5 by 4 1/4 as well. And then you're going to cut a middle out so that you could have, it could show through. So you have to decide, you could do whatever you want. You could do a square, you could do a circle, you could do whatever you want. If you don't have any dies, then you could just use your paper cutter. I'm using this Spellbinders die, so that's up to you. You can use whatever you'd like. And then your card base. So I'm going to actually put my card on my card base. For some reason, it is a little bit, I don't know if I just cut these card bases too big or what, but I'm actually going to do a quick trim of my card base because, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world that's a little bit bigger than it, but I'm actually going to trim that off. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my card base because it'll be harder to do, you know, later. So that's kind of why I'm doing it now. So we're going to go ahead and just put a couple pieces of score tape down. You can use ATG, you could use glue. I'm just using score tape. And I don't even know what I did with the little, oh, here it is. Sorry, I've got to remember to put this glue tip back, otherwise it'll dry out and that will drive me crazy. So yeah, so you're going to go ahead and make sure everything's facing the right way because I've been known to put things on backwards. So that is a thing. Okay, so there we go. All right, so now I'm actually going to put my acetate on first. So I'm going to put some score tape down on the top of these, and I'm going to do one side at a time. I prefer a little bit thicker acetate for this, but all I have is a sort of really thin acetate. Sometimes you gotta just do what you gotta do. All right, so there we go. That's on there. Now we're gonna do the other side. Okay, so there we go. And it's kind of, you know, doesn't feel like, I feel like it's not, it's going to come up a little bit. I don't like the way that it's not going to, I take this off. It's not gonna. I need it so that it will lay down really well. Because if it doesn't lay down really well, then it won't fold in your envelope really well. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. And I discovered that in other ones that I've made. All right, and so I just need to and then just trim this edge. That's what I've learned, is it won't fit in the envelope very well if you don't make sure that it folds well. And I actually, these are like really great cards for my like nieces and nephews because they're kind of fun. And then I just trim the excess. This is all going to get covered up, so no worries on that. Okay, so there we go. I fixed it. It's fixed. Now we're going to go ahead and put score tape again. And then we're going to put your top piece, which is going to cover all of this stuff. Okay. And then you just go ahead and carefully lay that down. And then this is going to go right here. And again, if it sticks out, no worries. I just trim the excess at the back. All right, there we go, and looking good. So now let's decorate. We are ready to decorate. So you can see it folds really nicely, so it's going to go in an envelope really nicely. Okay, so now we've got to decide what are we going to decorate this with. So let's see here. I've got a piece of sky that I cut using a die that I have. So I'm going to actually use this. So I'm going to put the sky up here, and I'm going to use some more score tape. And so I'm going to do a little sky. And then I've got to figure out what image I'm going to use. Okay, so I like that. And then I can do this, or I might do a smaller, or this one, or so I might do something more like, so hard to decide what I should do. I think I'm going to do this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. I'm going to go ahead and use some score tape. And there we go. So now I'm going to do the inside really quickly. And what have I got? A couple of things here. I'm going to do like this. You are totally awesome. And I think I'm going to use like one of these images, or should I do like this? I think I'll do like this. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all down, and we'll decorate the inside, and we are almost done. And I just love these cards. They are so cute and fun to make, and they're so easy. Anybody can make them. Just a little bit of cardstock, and you know, you could do a lot of different things with them. But I just think they're really fun. And go ahead and put this inside. I'll do it like that. Okay, we are ready to go. I'm going to decorate this inside like this. Oops, I need to take these little doohickeys off. And we are ready to go. Alright, here is my super fun little Shadowboxy card. And then it opens up like this. And here's the inside. Isn't that fun? And it stands up. So cute. Thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy Crane with a heart.